when you go into a party and you don't really know the people at the party, or even possibly if you do, how do you feel when you go into, let's say, into the public domain, where you will be in close proximity to people as an outsider? Are you engaging? Are you reserved?
Yeah.
How do you fit inside? I think it's quite an interesting topic.
I think it's an interesting question as well. From my personal experience, I mean, I'm quite. I go on stage and do lots of things, as we've talked about in the past. I think I do wear a mask to do that, because if I walk into places such as this place is full of lots of people dotting around. If I walk into a pub on my own and I'm trying to look for someone, I find that quite a difficult scenario to get into. I remember once years ago, I was asked to go and meet a load of friends in the park. Now at the park, there's only one gate in and out of this park. So, but you're walking through that gate, looking at a vast park where your friends are somewhere in that park. There, of course, they're training their focus on one gate. So they're expecting you to appear at that gate. I have no idea where they are in the park. And that almost makes me feel anxious. I get that sort of sense of anxiety about that. Same with a pub. There's only one. They're looking for you at the door. You're looking for them amongst.
Well, that happened to me. That happened to me literally a few months ago. I had a reunion with some friends, and we met in this pub that we used to go to when we were growing up, when we were 16 or 17, that sort of age group. And I literally went in, I walked around, I felt really self-conscious because I'm walking around looking for them. And the bizarre thing was, one of the group put up their hand and waved to me and said, "Hey Mark," and I looked at them and I was completely lost because I didn't recognise them. I hadn't seen them for like 30 odd years. I didn't know anything like they did growing up. So I went through this sort of stage of being lost, looking for people, feeling anxious, were they still there? Then when I found them, I felt even more anxious because I didn't recognise them. And then I had to explain the fact that I couldn't pick up on them. And then you get into the social context of actually communicating.